So if you needed to move these, how would you wrap them? Now think, if they cost this much, now how would you wrap them? Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Brock Builds. Wait, what's this shit called? Brock Creates. Anyways, this is some $50,000 speakers that we are wrapping up right now. I'm getting ready. As you can see, I'm just assessing the motherfucking situation here. Sometimes it's nice just to take a couple laps from the piece, get a vibe, sit in a chair, and really sit back and just be in the same room with the piece that you're about to wrap, especially when the piece is in the 5-digit range. So, I'm gonna crack my knuckles, see what's going on here. Is this piece detachable? It's not. It just is wobbly, and that's it's some good. It looks like it makes some good sound. I never heard it before, but I'm thinking this piece really makes good music. So I'm excited to be given the opportunity to get to safely and securely transport this item right here. And I'm going to show you guys here what I do. So I'm going to start by tipping the piece and getting some fine cushion wrap under it. I'm going to put it under the legs so it can hold it. And then I'm going to start going up at a slight angle so I can also wrap the top. If I can wrap the top twice and cover that piece, that'll be the best, because the top on a piece that has a big bottom base, the top is going to be the piece that's going to chip the most. You want to protect that piece the most. And I'm going to start working my way down. I've used no tape yet or nothing, so this is all just going with the flow, following the shape of the piece. And now right here is where I will think, okay, it's all covered. I can rip that off. As long as I'm not seeing any black, I don't want no surface to be showing through. And the reason I'm starting with this and not just doing the normal pads I always do is because our pads, we usually use the light sides and we leave the dark sides out. So, but sometimes we working with new people or whatever. Certain sand, rocks, they get trapped in the pads. If that little sand grain thing was to rub up on these speakers, you're going to know right away. This is a piano black finished speaker, so it's nice just to use a brand new, sterile, filtered wrap that also is fine and won't leave no scratches. Paper towels, they can even leave a scratch, because paper towels are literally paper, which is wood grains, wood shavings, and wood can scratch a nice finished piece. So you guys want to always be careful when and what you're using to wrap your pieces. So after this, obviously this wrap is very slippery, so I'm going to tighten this in with the plastic wrap, the shrink wrap. You don't need to pull it too tight. You don't want to tip the piece over and stuff. You're just getting a base layer, because you're going to go back over again later and rewrap the piece once the thicker pad is on it. You see, I'm trying to move this, what is it called? Whatever that thing is called, it's heavy. And that thing alone right there was about $8,000 on eBay used. So I don't know. It looks like it's on a pretty dainty table to be that expensive, but it's still standing. So you're going to do the same thing opposite way. You're going to go from bottom to top on the shrink wrap. And then right here at the top, you don't want to go too tight, because that piece that's moving, you don't want to make it warped on itself. You fold this little piece down and you'll yup. Yeah, you see the thing? You see it, bro? And then you fold that piece down, and then you'll go back around, fold it over itself. And then right here, once you feel that everything is tight and there's no green showing through, the plastic cover everything and it's not gonna move, you can go back down again and then rip it off. Finish that. Bro, this is a 33-minute video. I'm on minute 5. That's crazy, bro. I'm not gonna voice over the next one, but damn. Holy shit, it's I've never done this before. It's actually kind of nice just to talk about it, though. I feel like Four Eyes furniture. Alright. Yup. And then, under that lip on the bottom there, you're going to want to get that, too. So when you're picking up the the stuff just doesn't slip right off the top. You want to have it wrapped underneath so it has something to catch on to. Just throwing these $50,000 speakers around like there's nothing, man. What the fuck is y'all talking about, man? I'm just like that, yo. I'm like that. I be kicking the $50,000 speakers. Okay, and then we done with one. Actually, we not done. We have more to do. So here we gonna grab the pad. These is the premium quality, $35 a piece. Each of these pads. Yo, moving company that you probably booked with probably got the $6 pads. It's okay. We not judging. We just saying this is what it is. So now what we need to do is you want to wrap the bottom first. You know, it just makes sense to get the bottom covered up good, and then everything else goes over that. So this speaker, I didn't realize at first has wheels, but I thought it was just legs, so I kept tipping it and tilting it on the legs. That's me checking again to just see how flimsy and movable that little speaker on top is, and just to see like, damn, is this shit about to break? Like, is this wrapped too tight? How is this gonna work? I said, fuck it, I'm gonna just leave it and keep going. So yeah, that worked out. So I'm gonna get the piece in the middle facing the camera so we got something good to look at, and then once I get here, I'm gonna take usually the back right corner, just put it up just to see how much that can go, and then I'll take the front left corner, also put that up, see how much that goes. It looks like it's pretty even. So then you're just gonna do the same thing, get the tape out again, and do another layer of protection. Once the protection is perfection, then you will be good to go. Carlton, you be using protection? So yeah, we're gonna do that. Get the first two up, do a loop, and then on the second loop, get the second two up, the last two. And then it's nice to get that folded in before you, right there, before you make that fold, because it's already naturally flowing that way, so you might as well just keep that fold going that way. Now here, this fold is naturally coming this way, so you want to close it that way. Just keep it going the nice, natural way. Ooh, what up, cheeks? So yeah, if you guys are just joining this live session, this is how to wrap $100,000 worth of speakers. Don't worry, we do have another speaker to wrap, so you guys aren't too late. Alright, so the bottom is done. The bottom is fully completed. Round of applause. Shorty, make that ass clap. Then, so here, I took a chance with this box. Hey, and it just fits so perfectly. I better find that pad. I better have the right box. I better have that pad. I protect all my precious. Nothing's gonna stop me at all. Too many times I wrapped furniture. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna put a pad over the top. The box looks like it's a good fit. I'm gonna pull these two wings back, and then the other two I will probably be folding forward, but it's just too small a piece, and the pad, is folded double, quadruple over itself, so I can't just fold all of these at once. Just want to think, like, if I was to punch this thing right now, would it be protected? If this piece just fell over right now, would it be protected? And so far, not yet, but it will be by the time we're done with it. Boom, boom. So now I'm putting one pad on. I said, the box still fits after one pad is on, and it does. But You know what? I'd rather have the box too snug than too loose. So I'm gonna close it up. Make this stuff make it work, make it work. And so, yup, you're just gonna get a base layer of tape. You don't really need to tape the box too much because you're not using it as a box. You're just using it as its structural purposes, and you're actually going to wrap over this as well. So when you realize, okay, that's not snug enough, we're gonna add another blanket. You're gonna get this blanket taped back. Does it still fit? Much better. I'd rather have it a little too thick than a little too thin, you know what I'm saying? So get that wrapped up right there. And then once you got the box on and it's secure, then you can add the last layer of the shrink wrap and just go top to bottom, bottom to top, and just tip it. Remember, wrap underneath the lip so the bottom pads can stay on. And once it's fully secure, you bring in the two-wheeler. You're gonna tip that thing back and push that thing forward and rock your two-wheeler back. And there's $50,000 out of the way. Thanks y'all for watching, and I will see you next time.